moving trap. Then back in the script, edit that again, and go to the script properties in the top left. And we want to tick public on maximum and minimum X position. And maybe the minimum will be 0 and the maximum will be 200. Now those are just the defaults. We'll probably change them, so that's fine. Then we can close that and save that. Now when we right click on this object and edit object behavior, we can change these numbers. So let's say, for example, I want this moving trap to go from there to there. Well, it's going to start at about here, which I can see the X position in the layers panel. Corresponding to the mouse's position there, that's about 1150. And if I want it to move all the way over to there, that's 1410. So 1150 for the minimum and 1410 for the maximum. And if we look at our script again, we're saying if the X position is past the maximum, it's going to turn around and go left. If it's past the minimum, it's going to go right. So that's good. Let's play that now. And we can see it moving. Now I want to turn it on and off, otherwise it's impossible to get past. So when it's moving in one direction, either left or right, I want it to be disabled. I'll make it fade away, and I'll make it not collide with anything. And I'll only do that when it's moving in one direction. So let's go edit that script again. We're going to do something like flipping a coin. We'll get it to pick a random number between 1 and 2, and it'll figure out if it should be colliding or not when it's moving left or right. So it'll feel kind of random. So we'll say when created, we're going to ask if, and this is where we'll do our coin flip. So we want to know if a random number between 1 and 2 is greater than 1. So operators, we want our equals block, change that to greater than, and put a 1 on the right side. And on the left side, we want to pick a random number. So from operators, random integer from 1 to 2. If that random number from 1 to 2 is greater than 1, then we will start it out colliding. But if it's not, we'll set collisions to false. So from physics, we will grab set any side collisions to true under the collisions heading. And if that number is not greater than 1, we're going to use our else here. We'll set collisions to false. And we'll also fade the trap a little bit, fade that far away. So from looks, we'll use set alpha to 1 if it does collide, and then let's set the alpha to 0.2 if it doesn't. 0.2.